Krishna. I'm from Pioneer Quarters. Today I'm going to explain about difference between get and post methods in a servlet. Okay, so what is the main difference between a get and post methods? Is get method is a limited data which you can send to the server, whereas post you can send as much amount of data as possible. Why? Because in post the data will go as part of the request a body, whereas in get the data will go as part of your request URL. Okay, and get is non-secured. Okay, because of as part of the URL you will be able to see the data whatever is going to the server. Okay, so people can able to see what exactly data is going, whereas in this case of post the data will go as part of the body. That's the why, okay, people is not able to see the data exactly, so it's more secured. Okay, so that is one more. After that is get is more efficient. Basically whenever you have a scenario like you want to gives the user information from the server, you can use the get method. Whereas you want to post some data to the server, you can use the post method. So and get is more efficient compared to the post. Why? Because the data is need to be embedded as part of the body and it has to go to the server. So these are the main differences in our get and post methods. Let's take a simple example and see how this particular data is going in a get and post methods. In my last video I explained about the simple example, how to create a form and then how to send the data to the server. So typical J2W application contains, okay, src folder and web content folder, and inside web content folder we have a meta-env, web-env. Here you have a src folder contains the package structure like com pointer quarters web, and then I have created a one servlet, and then whatever the classes which is created here, Java classes, will be compiled and stored inside a build folder. So this is the okay dot class file which is generated. So this is the typical web application structure. Now inside this my application I created a two HTML file, create account servlet and success page. Okay, these are the two files which I created. In my create account servlet I have a form which when I submit it, it will go to this particular servlet, and the inside servlet I was reading that data and then I am just printing that information, and then I am dispatching to the dispatching success JSP as part of the response to this particular request. So please watch my previous video for handling data in servlets, so that you'll be able to understand more clearly about what is this. Now what I am doing is I have given a method get here, and just I am running this particular application. So when I run this particular application, it's just open and I am giving the data krishna@gmail.com, and then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 whatever the numbers you want to give, and gender. After that different languages which I was selecting, and then drop down. So I just clicked on a create account. Okay, because of the get method, if you see the complete data is going as part of the URL. So whatever the parameters we are sending to the server, all the parameters with the whatever the values which I entered, that every information is going to the server as part of the your request URL. So if you guys understand what is this request URL is, so this is the local host where my server is running, and then this is the port number up where exactly which port the particular Tomcat server is running, and then this is the application name. Okay, and this is the URL of my servlet, and the after the question mark, and then query parameters. All these are the query parameters, means nothing but okay, so exact parameters which is I'm sending to the server. So this way if you user are able to see, and then he can able to okay view all the information which you are sending. That's why it is non-secured way of sending the data in get. And then as part of this request URL, some of the browsers as well as servers is supporting 8 KB of data. So it's a very limited where whenever you are sending data to the get method. So now let's change them. So now in the get method you will be able to handle all this information. Like now if you change this to post, now I'm changing the method to the post. So now I'm running this same application. Okay, and then okay, it is open. Okay, So now I'm giving the same information, Krishna, and then krishna@gmail.com. So gender, and then I've selected city. I selected Bangalore, and then okay, what I am doing is I'm again creating the account. But now if you see, it is shown success page, but it is not shown any parameters which is in the request. If you see, this information is going as part of the request body. So and then it is going to okay. So the get post method, from the post method I am again called the get method, and that's why it is printing this particular things. So I'll change this here method name to post. Maybe you'll be able to see the print, whatever the print you want to see in the post method, whether really it is getting called post or not. So I cleared my this one, and then again I am running this particular application. So I just restarted my server. So server is restarting, and then it's open. Now I am entering the data. So I have given data, and then so submitting the form. Okay, and then I submitted. Now data is went as part of the post. If you see, first it is called the post do post method of my servlet. So here it is a do post method. So that's why print is came do post. From here I am calling do get method, and again it is printing all this, and then it is dispatching success page. The success page came. Now if you see in the post, whenever I given a method is called to post, the data went as part of the request body instead of URL. Okay, so this way it is more secure compared to get method. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe pointercoders.com for more videos and tutorials. If you need any help, please contact our WhatsApp number 8296488477.